What's going on, everybody? C4 here. Welcome to the debut of Season 3 of the Ultimate Rebuilds, better known as Episode 11, as we are all doing these seasons in 5 episodes, so that we don't get to a point in time where there's literally no players that anyone recognizes. And today, as we ended out Episode 10, which was a pretty successful rebuild with the Rams, we are now taking over the Chicago Bears. And looking at our roster, it's a pretty good starting out point. So we have our franchise quarterback, we hope, in Mr. Biscuit himself, Mitchell Trubisky. At the running back spot, we're stacked. Two 23-year-olds, Jordan Howard, Tarik Cohen. I hope we can hold on to both of them. As, you know, the smash and dash, I'm feeling it. We have an 82 fullback. Wide receivers, we have AR-15, Al Robinson, 25. Money. Taylor Gabriel, 27. As a 3-year rebuild, fine. Anthony Miller, wide receiver, rookie out of Memphis, 78. Money. Absolute money. Great wide receivers. You got Trey Burton, Philly special himself, for the Philadelphia Eagles, 26.85. Beautiful. Offensive line is decent. Charles Leno, 26. He's an 83 overall. We're not so great at left guard. Center, we have Cody Whitehair. We have James Daniels as well. I think we're actually going to slide Daniels. What I'm going to do? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to make Daniels our starting left guard, which I think is what's happening in real life. I think someone told me about that. Actually, he's probably a better pass blocker than run blocker. In one of my roster videos. So there is our new offensive line. He's a 78. Beautiful. Right tackle kind of sucks. We're running a 3-4. And I actually made it an emphasis to make sure we run a 3-4. Because I don't think out of 10 episodes so far, we've run a base 3-4 defense. So let's see if we can do it. So we're going to Keem Hicks, who I'm not sure is Canadian or not, but played school in Canada from Regina. He's an 89. We have Jay Howard here. We have John Bullard, Florida Gator, who's really good at Florida. D-tackle will be Eddie Goldman. Linebacker core, we have Leonard Floyd, 84, getting ready to be a superstar. Trevathan, Kwiatkowski, and Roquan. And we got Aaron Lynch on the outside. It puts us in an awkward spot here. What we're actually going to do is we're going to put old Danny Trevathan up on the trade block and see if we get any offers. Because, we want to get Roquan Smith playing time sooner than later. He's not big enough to be an outside linebacker in our scheme. Kyle Fuller's an 87. We have Callahan here, who's a really good nickel corner. Jackson's an 82. We got Amos, who's a 91. Suckup, 76. This random guy, 72. But ultimately, our team looks really good. So I'm going to go block that guy who just sent me parody invites because I hate that shit. And we're going to jump into year number 1 of our 3-year rebuild. Alright, so we instantly got a trade offer for Danny Trevathan. He's not bad. He's a very capable linebacker. We got a second-round pick here from Pittsburgh. A couple first-rounders. Again, it's the ultimate rebuild. We don't really want to be in the business of fleecing people because, we might have to take over one of those teams. Now, if I can remember what team drafted, or what team we've actually played with, that might help us out. So 2019 is the draft that we'll be going into. So I actually value 2019 picks more. So a 4th, 3rd round pick in 2019, a 3rd and a 7th. 2019... 4th, 7th, and 7th. 4th and the 7th. 2019 second round pick from the Philadelphia Eagles. That looks... We haven't rebuilt the Eagles yet, but I'm not going to do that. I can't do it. Just like I said, we haven't done the Eagles rebuild yet. I do not want to be stuck with, Oh, actually, you know what? I haven't... There you go. We'll do that pick. Because I'm not going to be taking them over in 2019, so I don't give a shit what they do with that. So there we go. Second round pick for the Philadelphia Eagles for Danny Trevathan, even though they have Jordan Hicks, so it makes no... Why would they make that? Come on, Madden for Madden 19. Please make the AI's logic a lot more better in franchise mode. Now, let's get to the end of the season and see how well we do. We're already at 2-0, though. Great start. All right, so we sit at midseason 3-4. We need to talk about free agency signings. Amos, absolutely. Yeah, Taylor Gabriel's a tough one. I think we will. I think we'll bring back Taylor Gabriel. Same with Eddie Goldman, but the rest of these guys are surplus requirement. I'm not paying $6 million total for a fullback. Come on. So at the end of year number 1, we did not make the playoffs. Looks like Phillip Rivers won the MVP award, which is okay. We fit 4-12, last in the NFC North. We finished okay. Okay, we finished worse than the Bears did in real life last season. You gotta start somewhere, I suppose. Looking at our stats on the year. Mr. Biscuit, Mr. Trubisky, we'll round that up. 3,600 passing yards, 25 touchdowns to 7 interceptions. That's not that bad. I was expecting with that record to see at least double digits in the interception category. So I'll take that. That's definitely something to build upon as he enters into year number 3. Jordan Howard, 1,200 yards running, 5 touchdowns. We got 406 from Tarik Cohen. So not actually as dominant as I would have expected. I would have expected, around that for Jordan Howard, but closer to 700 yards for Cohen. But I mean, it is all about scheme. On the wide receiver front, we got 75 catches, 900 yards, 2 touchdowns from Trey Burton. That's really, really good numbers for a tight end. That's probably puts him top 3 or top 4. We got 1,000 yards on the dot, 9 touchdowns for Anthony Miller, the rookie. 416 and 2 from Taylor Gabriel, who we were unable to reach a contract extension with. 590 and 6 from Allen Robinson. That's disappointing, to say the least. Jordan Howard also chipped in a little bit. On the defensive side, we got 150 tackles from Nick Kwiatkowski, 101 from Roquan Smith. On the sacks front, we got 6 sacks, 19 tackles for loss from Akeem Hicks. Those are really, really big numbers. What's he up to after that? 91. What a monster. 5.5 from Aaron Lynch, who came over as a free agent from the 49ers. 5 from Leonard Floyd. 5 from Jay Howard. Definitely would expect a little bit more production there from Leonard Floyd. We got 4 picks from Kyle Fuller, 2 from Callahan. And that is what it is. Looking at the early awards, MVP went to Phillip Rivers with Deshaun Watson early on, coming up number 2. In the, what are we in? NFC. Offensive player of the year went to Ezekiel Elliott. I don't think we're going to see many Bears here. Defensive player of the year went to Reuben Foster. Offensive rookie of the year went to Josh Rosen. I hate seeing I spent all that time creating all these players, and then some random 68 overall bum gets on the list over Anthony Miller, came at 4. Then we get this guy. I mean, sometimes it is like backup tight ends and stuff, so it is what it is. Leighton Vander Esch got Defensive Rookie of the Year with Lorenzo Carter. Roquan Smith at number 4. That I think all of them except number 10 were real rookies, so that's nice that my hard-earned work actually made it a little bit more immersive. But at the end of year number 1, not good 4-12, but we have plenty to build upon. We have a first and 2 second-round picks for the upcoming draft, so let's hope we can hit. So we're in free agency, and usually in the Ultimate Rebuild series, I try to take a common free agency. Not this time. Leonard Williams came available. There's no way I'm not going to try to roll with Leonard Williams, who finally fits the 3-4 scheme that I'm rolling with Akeem Hicks. So we're going in with the leading bidders on him. We got Jason. Is it Jason or Jordan Phillips? Jordan, I think. Yeah, from the formerly of the Miami Dolphins. Upgrade over Eddie Goldman at nose tackle. We got a punter and just his safety bid. But Leonard Williams is the big fish. Hopefully we can reel him. Alright, so we still need a nose tackle, but I'm still pretty good and pretty happy the fact that we're able to bring in a guy in his prime, 89 overall, Leonard Williams, to the squad. Let's go and dominate this draft like we do. Alright, and we're back, and let's take a look at our first draft class, which was very, very strong. In the first round at pick 4, we got Amon Richards from Miami, wide receiver, 78, superstar dev. He was number 3 in true talent, and getting a guy like that at, well, he's not, an immediate need, but we lost Taylor Gabriel in free agency, so now we're going to pair him with Anthony Miller and Allen Robinson to help out Mr. Trubisky. In the second round, we got an 80 overall quick dev tackle from Ole Miss, who we made Greg Little, who's one of the top offensive tackles in the upcoming NFL draft. Probably will be gone long before the second round, but we'll take it. We left the center as is, 75 normal center. In the third round, we got a middle linebacker. We just left him as is, 73 quick. Fourth round, 76 normal guard. Fifth round, 70 normal D tackle and nose tackle. He might actually have to start. Look at this. In the sixth round, 77 quick overall wide receiver. He was 6'6", so it was pretty easy to make him Colin Johnson from Texas. Big-bodied wide gives us 4 deep. Even though you don't really use 4 wide receivers, it is what it is. And then we got a 73 tackle to round it out. Quickly looking, here's how I'm going to do this season differently, because usually I spend, for the first 2 episodes, roughly an hour and a half every single time you see a draft class. Now the way that I'm going to do it, because I always want to try to fit in the great players, now I'm just going to straight up do, if a good player is good, I'm going to make it. If not, they're not going to be included. So for example, there's only 1 good quarterback in this entire draft class selected, so I made it my top QB on the board, whereas in years past, I would make sure 4 or 5 quarterbacks were in, no matter what their rating was. I found like many times, we weren't even seeing them within the certain season, like the 5 episodes that we record. So that's just what I'm going to do. Some classes are going to be heavy, some classes are not. But the quarterbacks where it got a little bit weak. We got Devin White here going to the Bills. look at the top of the line. Trey Adams going to the Bucks, 81 center, or tackle, sorry. We got Shaq Quarterman going to the Chiefs, 80 overall outside linebacker. Ed Oliver to the Colts, 86 DN. Didn't even touch him. 86 superstar. That's incredible. It's one of the best picks I've seen. Marcel going to the Cowboys. We got Nick Bosa going to the Dolphins. Deebo Samuel to the Eagles. Rashawn Gary to the Falcons. But there you go. Here's the quarterback. Justin Herbert, quarterback of the Giants. Very nice selection there. Colin Farrell's an 80. Joe Jackson's an 82. Greedy Williams at corner. Drafting, even though they got Jair Alexander or Josh Jackson, going back to the corner while getting an 84 superstar corner in the Packers. That pretty much does. I don't want to go through every single team, but that is our draft class as we get ready for year number 2 here with the Chicago Bears. Very quick look at our team before we jump into year 2. On the offense side, Trubisky's up to an 83 now. Running back core looks nice. Amon Richards is starting. Offensive line is starting to come together. Who would have thought at this point in time Kyle Long will be the weak link on the offensive line? Greg Little, our second-round pick, will be starting at right tackle for us. Trey Burton is up to an 88. Defensively, we welcome Leonard Williams to the line, the man that we signed via free agency. Still have to work out that D tackle spot. Fuller's an 87. Kwiatkowski 84. Roquan up to an 84. Amos a 92, the best player on the defense. So, 4 wins last year. I feel like we should be able to get, close to 8, 9, something like that. Double the wins. Let's do it. Okay, we're going to ignore our record, which 1-6. At the halfway point, we got to talk about extension. So we have Allen Robinson, Jordan Howard, Trey Burton, Cody Whiter, Leonard Floyd, Nick Kwiatkowski, Aaron Lynch, Deion Sims, Jonathan. We got a bunch of names here, but ultimately for us, it works in our favor because we have bunch of cap, like $80 million worth of salary cap. So we're prioritizing them. To be honest, Allen Robinson is not playing particularly well in our scheme, so he'd be like the last guy. But we're gonna try to re-sign all these big guys, and like I said, it doesn't look like we're gonna win too much here with the Bears, even though our team's good. But I don't want them to be terrible once we leave, so we'll be throwing around some. Yeah, that's disappointing. Changing our strategy up of actually spending big in free agency didn't quite work out, as we got some confidence hits on our tackles, and we finished with the exact same record we had last year, 4 wins. We didn't even suck bad enough. I mean, the Colts were way worse than us, gave up almost 100 points more, but with the number 2 overall pick, it's not like we're going to be able to go after quarterback. We're already committed to Mitchell Trubisky. Unless his stats here are terrible. I haven't looked at them yet. So Mitchell Trubisky on the season, 4,000 passing yards, 28 TDs to 18 picks. Again, kind of from the positive standpoint, where he hit last year, interceptions are pretty much doubled. So, man, I don't know. This string of like the last couple rebuilds we've done, we've got stuck with quarterbacks that just don't play well in the Madden sim. Run the ball, we got 1,200 yards, 5 TDs from Jordan Howard, 10 touchdowns from Tarik Cohen. So that's a little bit better from a 2-headed running back attack that I want to see. Trey Burton led the team 80 catches, 800 yards, 7 TDs, 955 and 7 from Allen Robinson. That's good. Last season that he had, our debut season, wasn't particularly strong. 640 yards, 2 TDs from Anthony Miller, 950 and 7 from our rookie Amon Richards. So, I mean, our receiving weapons are looking good, man. I don't know. Offensively, I mean, no 1,000-yard receiver, but all the numbers are right where you kind of want them to be. Nick Kwiatkowski led the team, 144 tackles, 113 from Amos, 100 from Roquan. We got 8 sacks, Leonard Floyd, 7.5 Akeem Hicks, 7.5 Leonard Williams. So, I mean, the sacks are up. Everything looks up, but our record's the same. 6 picks from Kyle Fuller, 4 from Callahan, 2 from Amos. So, everything about this team, minus the turnovers from Mitchell Trubisky, was significantly better than we had last year in the same record. Russell Wilson got the MVP. Oh, my God. Justin Herbert, runner-up for MVP. Good God, man. Offensive player of the year went to Justin Herbert. All right, just sure, why not? Defensive player Aaron Donald. We got no Rams. We're not going to have any Rams here. Offensive rookie of the year went to Justin Herbert. Deebo Samuel. Amon Richards coming in at number 3. N'Keal Harry at 4. Look at these. The creative guys are actually getting some love. A.J. Brown shows up. That guy's name's Garrett. Oh, first name Garlic. Garlic ahead of Bo. Defensive rookie of the year went to Josh Allen. Not the quarterback, but the really talented linebacker from the University of Kentucky. Reggie Williams, Marcel. Didn't have anyone there make it. Bad year, man. Bad year. We got one more season to try to make something out of it, and we have back-to-back 4-win seasons. I feel like Trubisky is just not good, but hey, one more year. Why not? So the final free agent period is not going to be sexy. We're going special teams. Maybe that's been the difference maker. And Brandon Williams currently classified as a defensive end, but yeah, 340 pounds. He could be the nose tackle that we need. There's not a lot of competition. Dominican Sue is a big name, but he's not really a nose tackle at 305 pounds. So let's go Brandon Williams. All right, so here we go. After our final draft, we hit on our first round pick. Huge. Right outside linebacker at number 2. Jalen Phillips, 84, already has a confidence boost, not happy about coming to the Bears. Back-to-back 4-win seasons. I understand. I completely understand that. But he's an animal. He's an absolute animal, so he's going to be pairing up very nicely with Leonard Floyd. We had a 78. That's pretty much the only actual real player I think we got. We got a 78 guard here. It was pretty decent. 76 guard. Quick dev, which was all right. A couple 70s. But ultimately, yeah, this is probably one of the more bland draft classes we've had. But anytime you get an 84... you're really happy to start out with that. We actually had a couple big-name quarterbacks go off the board. Jake Fromm. We saw Troy Dye. We got C.J. Henderson. Julian Blackman at a Utah 83 overall corner here. Quick dev for the Arizona Cardinals. That'll be a name to keep an eye on. Aubrey Solomon's an 81. More so, I know I got a couple 80s in here that I definitely want to show off. We had Tugo Tagovailoa from Alabama is the new quarterback of the Miami Dolphins. You would assume. Pick me there for the Eagles. We got Chauncey Gardner. We got Juan Taylor. Jacob Eason, superstar dev quarterback for the Detroit Lions. Taking over Matt Stafford. Did what we couldn't do when we took over the Lions. And that was move on from Matt Stafford as soon as humanly possible. I know the Raiders, look, they got Chase Young. He's an 81. We got Reggie Walker here for the Rams. We got Jonathan Taylor for the Baltimore Ravens, 84 superstar running back. That's huge. Khalil Tate. Look at this. Khalil Tate, quarterback. The guy's taking over for Drew Brees at Arizona. If you ever watch college football, this guy here, pretty much following in the mold of a Lamar Jackson type. Donovan Peoples-Jones, 82 overall for the Seahawks. Texans got Tyree Cleveland, Florida Gator, 82 overall quick dev wide receiver. Brian Lewerke might be a new quarterback there in Tennessee. Michigan State, shout out to Parham Crow, 77 normal. And, that's pretty much DeAndre Francois also made his name in here. But ultimately, I'm very happy with my pick of Jalen Phillips. I don't know if it's going to be enough to help us in year 3, make a legitimate Super Bowl run. But hopefully it's enough just to get us into the playoffs. Let me control the team the rest of the way. Papa Barrett, as you will, and see how far we can take. Alrighty. Get in for year number 3. Here's our team, and it's definitely, it's going in the right direction. We're in year 3, so it's the strongest it's been. Trubisky is an 86 overall. We're pushing it, man. This is still, like, 86, you'd see that and go, that's not bad. He's into his 4th year. 86 is pretty good. He has not performed very well, and I would definitely expect to buy now from when I started out. We would have at least a quick dev trait and be, 88. So we're definitely behind where we want to be with Trubisky. I think he finished up last season with an 83, 84 overall, somewhere in that range. Still not good enough, man. He has not been performing well at all. We have a really good running back tack. Howard, 90. Cohen, 87. Wide receivers all across the board. There's stats there. Amon Richards. You got Anthony Miller. AR-15. Offensive line, no one below a B grade, but also no one's really dominant. We got Trey Burton here, who's an 88. Very good safety net tight end. Our defense, though, is where it's looking sexy. Our secondary, we got Eddie Jackson, 85. Amos, 92. Callahan, 81. And Fuller, 88. Front 3, we got Hicks, 87, Leonard Williams, 91. We signed defensive end Brandon Williams, who was an 84, made him a nose tackle, where he shot up to an 88 overall. So that front 3 is looking real scary. Linebacking core, Leonard Floyd, Kotowski, Roquan Smith, and we're going to obviously go Jalen Phillips. I don't know why he wasn't starting. That's mean. That's mean. That's nasty. And look, we actually have decent special teams for once. I actually invested. We have an 82 and 81. Usually we just have rookies there. So, come on. All or nothing. So at the midseason point, we're 5-2, which is an acceptable record. Now, looking at the team, we're going to take a little bit of strategy. They, in reality, don't need to pay Tarik Cohen big money because you have Jordan Howard. And wherever we go next, they might not have a legitimate running back option. So there's a chance he might hit the free agency market if we don't sign him. Because sometimes the computer will tag them. So I'm going to let Tarik Cohen hit the free agency market. Trubisky, on the other hand, will get 3 signed. Same with Eddie Jackson. Same with Callahan. But there will be, Shaheen, 25-80. And Tarik Cohen could very well be potential free agents for whatever team we take over next. Because you got to think about that in Ultimate Rebuild, where we're going. Who do we want to bring anyone with us? But Mr. Biscuit and Eddie Jackson are getting locked down to long-term deal. And there we go. Bye. We got a first-round bye. No shenanigans. We're going to do this right away because I always forget to do this before my playoff push. I'm like, why isn't my team getting over the hump? Because I'm sitting on a bunch of XP. Look at that, 28,000 for offensive lineman James Daniels. It looks like he might go over 90 overall with that little purchase. Whatever the computer. Sometimes the computer screws you up and buys you like superstar dev traits and stuff. But look at this. Again, anytime we go from just not doing anything to doing a lot of great things, you know, we always got to make sure we're not pulling some Chip Kelly rebuild type shenanigans. Look at that. No full wins. Nothing like that. Oh my God. We actually would have had an even better record. We lost like 3 in a row at the end. But looking at this, as we have a 10-6 first round bye, that's got to be a first here in the Madden 18 season. We got Mr. Biscuit. 3,600 passing yards, 28 TDs, 8 picks. That is all he's ever going to be, I guess. He's always going to be a guy that's, you know, flirting with, you know, 30, you know, getting around that 4,000 passing yard mark. Hasn't eclipsed 30 TDs yet. But, you know, you can win with that. Running the ball, 1,300 yards, 8 TDs from Jordan Howard, 508 from Tarik Cohen. Good. Acceptable. We got 71 catches, 950 and 6 from Anthony Miller. My damn phone's going off. We got 620 and 3 from Amon Richards, 705 from Trey Burton. Almost 707 from Allen Robinson. So again, no 1,000-yard receiver, but it's a collective effort. And defensively, 140 tackles from Roquan Smith, 101 from Leonard Floyd, plus 10 sacks. So he's finally having his breakout season. And 100 tackles here from Nick Kwiatkowski. We got 7.5 sacks from Akeem Hicks, 6.5 from Leonard Williams, 5.5 from Brandon Williams. So the Williams Wall 2.0. I know Bears fans probably don't want to hear that. Get some nightmares about the Minnesota Vikings of years past. But we're rocking with that. In the secondary, we got 3 picks, Kyle Fuller, 3 from Solomon Randall, 2 from Adrian Amos. Definitely not the strong suit of this team. Looking at the yearly awards very quickly, MVP went to Blake Bortles. Come on. Khalil Tate coming in at number 2. Lewicki. All the rookies. All the rookie quarterbacks are showing up, and I'm glad it's at least the guys that I spent time to edit. NFC Offensive Player of the Year went to Ezekiel Elliott. Let's just more so see. Do we get any Bears here? Defensive Player of the Year went to Bobby Wagner. With Roquan Smith coming at 9. Offensive Rookie of the Year went to Khalil Tate. We had no one. Defensive Rookie of the Year went to Trey Lamar. Jalen Phillips at 3. Solomon Randall, who is not a person at all, coming in at number 4. Look at that, couple guys. Reggie Walker. We got Tanner Muse. We got Julian Blackman, C.J. Henderson, Jalen Phillips, Chauncey Gardner, Trey Lamar, Khalil Tate, Henry Ruggs, Darius Slayton. That guy's not real. Donovan Peoples-Jones. Josh Fallow, tight end from USC. All right, whatever. We got our bye. We are going for the playoffs. So what I'm going to do here is we're going to pop a Barrett, which means we're going to super sim. And when we feel like we're getting rod, we're getting screwed by the system, we may pop in a drive or two and try to push the Bears over the finish. Here we go on the frozen tundra against the Seattle Seahawks. They do not want none. Oh my God, we're settling for a field goal. Definitely should have came in there and punched it in myself. 3rd down alert. Here we go. Here, I'm going to make it up here. So this is as Chicago Bears. You're going to get an old school Bears playing against the conditions. Seattle's already turned the ball over 2 times. We're just going to assume that was Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson just can't handle the snow. Oh, Trubisky falls! Oh, good play. Good play in the secondary. We'll settle for the field goal here. Whatever. Just kick it in. Well, this is a common trend that you see in the play of the moment sim, is sometimes for no matter what you do, your team will just settle for field goals. I was about to make a tweet about things I want to see in Madden 19, and I don't need a complete revamp, but for this play of the moments, which, you know, someone that does use it quite a bit. Oh my God, we're gonna get sacked. Oh my God, look at Trubisky with the speed. Either let me call my own plays or like just adjust it to make it somewhat realistic. I find like there's very little realism. Obviously, you want to work around the scripting that, you know, some people think there are tinfoil hat theory, but I don't know. I want it to be improved. I wanted to get some lovin's. As we're able to nail the field goal to go up 2 here in the second half. So here we go. 3rd down alert in the red zone. Might as well come back in again. Hasn't really helped us out a whole lot yet. But that's a good balance. That's a good offensive balance so far. Usually you see it where your running back has 35 plus carries and you get a little frustrated. Oh my God. And we eat the sack. This is why I don't play Madden first thing in the morning, ladies and gentlemen. Always suggest you do your recording later at night once you have a nice buzz on. Oh no, come on. 3rd down alert. We're down. I don't even know. We're down 4. 3. We're down 3. Clearly. Alright, 3rd and 4. Literally, I'm playing terrible. I've had 1 good conversion. Other than that, I've been nothing but a detriment to my team. We're going to scramble there. We're going to throw it to Shaheed. Oh, Shaheed the Dream takes it up to the 2-yard line. As time is expiring here in the third quarter, hopefully Jordan Howard will be able to punch that in, as he does. And they turn the ball over again. Another turnover for the Seattle Seahawks, putting us in the red zone right away. This could be the dagger, as long as I don't butcher. They had 4 turnovers to R1, and they were leading for a lot of this game. Oh my god, what was that throw? Where did that... That was just a gimme. Whatever the game engine just decided, we'll give the ball back to them. What was that throw? That's a throw that you see like a 10 overall quarterback make. All right, I'm not coming in for this one. Let the computer punch in for a touchdown. Home to a field goal. Big end of game drive. And we don't do anything with it. They turn it over again, I assume. Is that the 5th? 5-2. 7 turnovers in this snow game. Neither team capable of playing in the bad weather. But it is our time to punch this in. 21 carries, 91 yards, and a touchdown here so far for Jordan Howard. He has done his part. And I don't know what that throw was from Mitchell Trubisky. All right, let's go. Let's get moving out of the pocket. Now, you got to be conscientious with the clock here. Oh, my God, insta-sack. All right, cool. Insta-sack. Literally had 0 seconds to throw the ball. Because I was throwing that dime right to the tight end. They're in 14. I mean, a field goal is not the end of the world. But we definitely want to score a touchdown because that time left. What the sim will say is Seattle's going to be able to march down the field right away. And, my God, the accuracy's terrible. Score a touchdown or some points without using a timeout. And that'll be frustrating. All right, we'll kick the field goal here. Oh, come on. Oh, no. Okay, we're gonna ignore that field goal ever happened, and we'll act like it was a morale killer because they got the stop, but they did not get any points. So now they're flustered as we get. My God, give me some protection for fuck's sakes! I absolutely fucking hate playing Seattle. Mitchell Trubisky sucks. Hey, good tackle. Maybe you should go play safety or something. You're not cut out to be a quarterback, kid. Not cut out to be a quarterback. Oh! That is so frustrating. Alright, I'm cutting this down because I don't want to have so many swear words that it puts me over the limit. We'll find out what team we're rebuilding next. Alright, we're going with the Dolphins. Thanks for watching. Very frustrated right now. So if it's your first time stopping by, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button, all that good stuff. And we'll be back with the Dolphins, who have Tua Tagovailoa of Alabama National Championship fame as their starting quarterback. Later.